Brody, it's good to see you again.
Hey, Abby.
Hi. I know that previously we've been discussing your ex-girlfriend Hannah and some of the trauma that's been dealt with that relationship ending. Do I have that right?
Yeah.
How have you been doing with that recently?
I mean, it's still been tough. I think about it pretty much every day. Still drinking pretty much every day, but we do what we can.
I understand that. Breakups can be very difficult and very hard on us. But I'm happy that you're here today to go ahead and talk about some of those issues that have arisen from that. So today we're going to try a new activity. I think we talked about it in our last session. It's about the empty chair technique. Do you remember anything I said about that?
A little bit.
I'm just going to go ahead and recap a little bit. That way it's fresh in your mind when we start this. So I'm going to go ahead and stand up in just a moment. And we're going to use this chair right here. It's going to be the empty chair part of our session. And you're going to envision that it's Hannah, your ex-girlfriend, sitting in this chair. This could allow you to say anything that you didn't say during the relationship to her and kind of work through some of those feelings as well, okay? All right. Are you okay if we get started?
Yeah, that's fine.
All right. Now, Brody, I want you to go ahead and close your eyes for me.
Okay.
And I want you to picture what Hannah looks like. I want you to picture, what is she wearing right now? Is she in jeans and a t-shirt? Is she in leggings? What does she look like the last time that you saw her? Does she have her makeup done? Is her hair done? Do you smell anything when you're around her? Once you have a clear vision of her in your mind, I want you to open your eyes. What do you feel when you look at her?
Anger, hatred, unsettled.
Now I want you to express those things as if she were here, to talk to her and tell her those things.
So, I know we talked a lot, especially after the breakup, about how everything went down. And I'm not happy with how things ended. I want you to know that I understand how horribly I treated you after we broke up. And the main reason for that is because I felt so hurt and all I wanted to do was hurt you. And I really wish I could take that back because nobody deserves to be hurt, and that's all I could think about, and I was just living pure hypocrisy because of that. I wish we could have worked things out in a way that you still would have been able to hang out and see Jackson every once in a while. We'd still be able to hang out with Haley and Lee. You know, just do some regular stuff here and there. Obviously, I would never want to be in a relationship with you again. We've talked about that enough, but I really am sorry for how things ended. And if I could go back in time and change any of it, I would.
Okay, that was good. What I want you to do is I want you to actually switch seats to right over here, to where Hannah was. Now I want you to close your eyes again, Brody. I want you to picture that you are Hannah. I want you to think about what you two went through in your relationship, about the situation that she was in. I want you to picture what she would say to you. When you're ready, I want you to open your eyes. And I want you to talk to yourself in this chair as if you were Hannah. What response would she have given you?
We stopped talking because you were basically back and forth going crazy. You either wanted to be with me or were just so mean and nasty with the things that you were saying. There's no way that I could have talked that out with you, being as back and forth as you are. Thank you for the apology. I definitely don't think that you and me should have any kind of relationship going forward. And I hope things work out for you. I really do.
this chair. And once again, I want you to close your eyes and picture that it's Hannah across from you. Again, what she's wearing, what she looks like. And I want you to respond to her, to what she just said to you. What would you say?
I accept your apology. I fully agree. We shouldn't talk going forward. You know, it was a horrible breakup. It was horrible how things were. Obviously, your family doesn't really like me, and my family definitely does not like you. Thanks for letting me keep the dog. You know that he's gonna have a better life at a house with other dogs than with you in an apartment with you working long hours. You know, that was really big of you to let me have him. And, you know, I wish the best for you too. I hope that you and Alex work out. He was a great guy. I loved him when I met him. And I'm glad that, you know, he was willing to give you an opportunity to see him.
Alright, I'm gonna go and sit back down here then. How did you feel doing that activity, exercise?
Vulnerable.
Vulnerable? How did it feel being vulnerable? Was it a good kind of vulnerable?
I mean, I never feel like being vulnerable because it feels like weakness, but it did feel good to say some things that I don't think I would have said ever otherwise.
Well, why don't you think you would have said those things otherwise?
Just let it live in my head. There's no reason to say it out loud.
Why don't you think that there's no reason to say it out loud?
Probably because, you know, I knew that presently I would never have the opportunity to talk to her again, nor would I really want the opportunity to talk to her again. But I guess when I'm in a little bit more control of the situation, it's easier to get those things out.
Now, you say you wouldn't want the opportunity to talk to her again. Why is that?
Just horrible finish to the relationship. And how things ended, and a discussion in real life just wouldn't go very well.
Well, why don't you think it would go very well?
I promise you it would not go very well. Just two people, neither of us want to be wrong. She's a very egotistical person, so when she's not right, she'll at least do everything she can to feel right. But I get to be in control of it. I kind of get to have the good ending that I wanted.
Okay. So was that ending, that conversation we just had, something you would have liked to have happened?
Yeah. But much like the end of our relationship, my idea of what was happening is very different than the reality.
Did having that conversation with her all help with any of the closure? With being able to say anything that you had wanted to say before help?
I feel a lot better about it, yeah.
Okay, good. Well, that looks like it's about the end of our session. So I want you to know again, you can always come and call me or talk to me anytime that you need to. But it looks like our next session is probably going to be in about a week from now. It's the same time of the week, same time as well. Does that sound about right?
Yeah, that works.
All right. Well, I will see you then, Brady.
All right, thank you, Abigail.
No problem.